So hi guys, welcome to my channel. Okay, so let's talk about the part two of this video as I show to everyone how to create CG passes in Nuke. So I basically gonna combine this. I gonna composite this. So let's start our video. And before starting this video, as I say to everyone, Jai Siaram, Jai Mero Bajrangabali. Now start our video. So basically, I need to open another project. Okay, because I gonna com this because I already rendered the version. Okay, I have this render. So I basically do a composite of this. So let me do one thing. Okay, it is 2K super. So I have import this cylinder in my new project. Okay, now first of all there is black, but there is information, right? As I show in the previous video. See here, there is information, right? So if I just go to channel, see all the passes is there. Now if I take here, this is for beginners only, not for advanced. Okay, so if I take this layer contact sheet, okay, so I have all the render. Just go to this node and click the layer name, show layer name. It will show the layer name, right? Now it's buffering fully. Okay, now see, it's there, right? So I have these passes which I rendered from Nuke only. How to build this beauty, right? So first of all, let me build a beauty. Okay, so what gonna I do? I take a shovel. Okay, now first of all, let me connect in this. And before this, what I will do, I will take here unprimal, take the unprimal node. Okay, and you guys can do here. You guys can do just unprimal all here, just channel. Okay, now after this I will take here RGB. First of all, let me shuffle out. So I'm basically gonna shuffling those who don't know CG combos. For those I am telling, basically take the fast pass. This is called diffuse pass, right? So this is my diffuse. See, only a color with lighting, right? Now after this, what I'll do, I will just copy or just take a new shuffle node and let me do this specular, right? Now I have this specular and I have this diffuse. So what I'm gonna do, I will take a march here. I'll give the A pipe in the specular pass, okay, and B pipe in my diffuse. Now what I'll do, okay, let me just solve this. Now I'll do here operation over to plus, right? So basically it's also a lighting pass and it's also lighting pass, diffuse lighting, specular lighting. So I'm gonna basically do plus, so it same applicable to any other CG passes, right? Which is render, which is render from any CG software, 3D software. Now after this, I'll take same sharpen node and what I'll do, I will take here basically reflection pass. After taking reflection, I will do same merge and I'll keep it plus. Okay, right? So basically take the reflection. Now same thing I will do here, and after this, what could I'm shuffle? I will shuffle for like if I take the emission pass. Okay, let me take the emission pass. I'll take the emission pass, right? And let me plus it here. Okay, let me plus it here. Now what I'll do, I'll take another pass and I'll give this. For example, I will take this U, right? Ambient occlusion, and this ambient occlusion is basically a soft shadow pass, code shadow or soft shadow. Okay, so we're gonna put every shadow, in any shadow pass or like ambient occlusion, we put it last, and I will click this. I will put this not over or plus, right? I will give this multiply. Okay, multiply. If I give plus, then it will show like this. So I give a multiply this. The shadow will be multiplied with my color version, right? See, right? How realistic it's become. See. Now if I see this, I already shuffle out all the passes except position, normal and depth. So still what can I do? I have position pass also, so not needed for now. So after this, what can I do? If I take here, for example, shuffle, and if I put this here, position pass, and same for this, I gonna take this and I will gonna click this normal, right? Now there is some node for this. With the user of that I can do that. Okay, so basically I gonna here tab here called relight. There is a node called relight. Okay, so basically relight, if I give directly here I can do. So basically there is another node called, if you guys notice this, so there is another node called position to points. Position to points, take this node, just give the pipe in the color pipe, and there is another connection will be there, like position, keep to this position pass, and another call is normal, give the normal pass, and view this. After this, let me take my camera which I built for this, right? I gotta take my camera. Okay, and for this I will take a scanline render, and I will take a scene. Okay, now give the camera. I already built this camera, so you guys need to take the CG camera if you have. If you don't have, then you have to make a camera for this with the same setting which I showed in the previous video. Now I have this. Now the position to points I will connect in my scene. After this, if I view this, see, I have this model, right? But there's no light. Okay, so what I will do, I have to click the light. I have to see in the light version. So you guys can take a light. You guys can take a light, but this is built for. So actually the main thing is I build it in Nuke, right? So might be there is some issue. Okay, so for example, if I take a light and if I connect it in my scene, but I think it doesn't gonna work. See, it's gonna not working, right? So no worries. What I'll do for now. So basically, what is a position to points? Position to points is taking the model, it's generating a point, like point cloud. Okay, so I can take any light and I can check that. But for now, I don't need this position points, and I just don't need this option also. So I basically take a, okay, I need the camera and the light. So basically, take a relight and give this color to the color version, light to the light, and you guys can camera. So I have the camera. So you guys can connect this camera to camera and material. Now there is a material, right? So material, basically what gonna do, you guys take here, like you guys can take diffuse or fong. So I'm gonna take a fong shader, and I'm gonna this, right, fong shader. Now after this, for now I don't need those two passes separately. After this there is a normal vector, click this to n, position vector, give this p, I mean position, sorry. After this, just view this, see I'm getting this color, right? So what I'll do, I'll take here, just let me align on this thing. After this, if I put this fog shader, see, so I can basically do the delighting. If I want, I can do some delighting, see. So after this also, I can take a merge, and before I prefer, before do this delighting, before ambient occlusion, give the ambient occlusion at the last, and just take this and just merge this here and give this plus, right? See, it's working, right? Now see this, I will put the multiply for the ambient occlusion, right? Getting it, right? Okay, so let me go to the light. Now see, I can do any color, right? What I want, see, this is called relighting. Okay, in Nuke this is called relighting, so you can guys can do in CG also. Then I will take here another sharpen node, and I will give this here, and what I'll do, I will take RGBA only. I have this alpha, so let me convert all this alpha. Now what I'm gonna do, I'll take a copy here, A pipe will be my shuffle, and B pipe will be in my multiply. Okay, just I just put here actually. Now after this copy, I'm gonna do RGB process, RGBA process. So I'm gonna take a pmult and I will put it all, right? Because in top I have put it the pmult all, right? Now this setup, right? So basically after doing this, I can do any color grading, right? If I just suppress diffuse or I want to do some color grading, I can take a grade in the diffuse part, and I just do any type of color grading. See, any color if you want, right? See, if I take a specular, okay, so see, right? If I have this reflection, can put this reflection down, right? I have this emission, so in emission pass I can take a glow here, and I can do some glow effect, right, in emission I can do this, right? I can do also relighting thing, okay. Just go to this font shader also, you guys can check the color out. So in this way I can do any composite, right? So these are basic method of compositing, I mean CG compositing. So you guys can do like this only, okay. After this you guys can create any background or anything like this, okay. You guys, oh, another thing, if you have this render, I have this depth patch, right? So if I take here, set defocus, okay, and just give this image to image, and after this click this fast 0 to depth, and just click this focal point. Now see what I'm gonna do. If I focus here only in the face area or in the area, so after this I just gonna focal setup do, and little bit of, I increase this, right? After this just play around this minimum and maximum, and just give this result. Now see, right? So basically in those I'm getting some issue, I think. If I check the original thing, okay, it's not coming from here. I think it is coming from the reflection, okay. Now see, there is some reflective area, okay. Now what guys can we do, just take a doto here and just subtract this, right? Just subtract this. For example, I'm showing one, okay. You guys take a grade and just minus this area, okay. So multiple things you guys can do, right? See, or you guys can put the highlights off, okay. Delete the highlights, take a color guide node and give the roto here and minus the highlights, okay, like this. So it will solve automatically there, okay. It will solve automatically. So there is a multiple technique to that. Now see, so same thing you guys can do here also. Now see, all this area I'm getting defocus, right? Now what I'll do, if I go to z defocus and little bit I will decrease, or I little bit increase this maximum, okay, a little bit sides. After this little bit of, I would minus this. Now what I'll do, I'll take this here and see all this getting defocused, right? But in this particular area it is focused, see. So you need to properly play around with this, okay. Just you guys need to play with this setup, how guys you can do. Now this is the main thing, how guys you can do comp, okay. So play with this, I just show the basic purpose of CG. I mean, I just want to show you how guys can you just take the render from the nuke only, nuke itself, and do the CG process comp, okay. So that's the main purpose. After this you guys can take any BG, right? If you guys can do any properly comp, right? If you guys do want to do some comping, you guys can take, for example, if you guys take some BG and want to merge it here, you guys can do, play with this basically, okay. I'm not showing so much, so play around with this, okay. So basically I'm gonna do something like this, okay, and I'll take a mask here, okay, and I will do some color grade here. So you guys can do multiple things right here. So multiple things you guys can do, okay. So just play around with this, okay. Now see, it will look like this. So anything you guys can do, okay. So multiple BG you guys can create, multiple things you guys can create. So that's the main purpose of CG comp, okay. But in these I don't show exactly CG comping, I just show the basic purpose of CG comping, right? And the process, if guys you want to do manual comping, I mean you guys don't know Maya or Houdini, but you guys want to practice CG comp, then you guys can take the nuke itself and make some CG practice, right? So that's the main purpose of this com. So I hope you guys like this video, and if you guys like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and please share this video to the others. And thank you. So before ending this video, as I said to everyone, Jai Sri Ram, Jai Mera, Bajrangbali.